Hello everyone, in today's video I want to talk to you about breastfeeding with implants. I know it's not the most important topic of discussion at the moment, but I know that there are mums out there that are soon going to have their baby and they may be asking themselves, is it possible? So a few years ago I had my implants put in, but mine were put in front of the muscle. And the surgeon said to me if one day I had children I'd have no problem to breastfeed. Didn't think much of it then, but then a few years later I had my baby, and so the colostrum comes straight out as soon as he's out as well, which was great. He was able to latch on, and then comes a few days after, like the milk really came in, and that was something else. And I was glad I was still in hospital when that happened, because my breast got really hard and my baby was no longer able to latch on, and so they helped me with that. And so they helped me and told me what I should do when I go home. And when I came home, I breastfed like near enough on demand, day and night. And a few weeks after, when the midwife came over to do a routine check, she said to me that he wasn't gaining any weight. And I was like, well, that's strange, because I am feeding day and night, non-stop. That's what it felt like. And she said to me, well, even though you have a big amount, because she could see that literally it was just dripping from me like nearly all the time. I even had to sleep like with a towel in my bra, because otherwise there was just a pool of milk. Anyway, she said to me, unfortunately, as a consequence of having the silicone in front of the muscle, it messes with the quality of the milk. I still don't understand how that happens, but anyway, I'm not a doctor. So she said to me that either to give formula or to pump. And the night before I had only slept a few hours, so I was like, no way am I going to pump with no guarantee that this is actually going to work for my son. So I made the decision to do mixed, which was fine. He took that really well straight away, luckily. And okay, so I continued like that for a few weeks, and then realized like how draining it was. So ladies, when you breastfeed, implants, no implants, whatever, don't forget to keep up your liquids and snack as much as you want. Anyway, 3 weeks after, while I'm breastfeeding, I was like, this is severely painful, what's happening? And each time my baby would be sick, and I was like, what's happening? And then I went to the toilet, and then I realized that my period was back super early. So I called the midwife, and she said to me, yes, now that your period is back, it's going to be much more painful and ultra sensitive, and your milk is a bit more salty, so it's possibly messing with his stomach, and that's why he's being sick. But just persevere, it will be through soon, you can get through it. Yeah, I did get through it, but then I said to myself, no way am I going to do this each month. It was excruciatingly painful, and it wasn't nice for me. I don't think it was nice for my son, because he was sick all the time. So I made the decision to gradually diminish and to eventually stop. I don't regret it. I did what I could. My son had a few months of it, so that's great. And so I just wanted to say to you that if you want to breastfeed and you have implants and you're wondering, is it going to work? I would say yes, because it worked for me, but that's just personally speaking. And you have to prepare yourself mentally of it's really physical and it's very, very demanding, and to make sure you have help around you to feed you, give you drinks, and if you have any problems that they can help you with. And yeah, if you want more videos with more details from the tips that I gave from my first video, then just leave a message and subscribe. Take care, bye!